That's a foreshore over there. We're going to try this new mark here this week. It's Saturday today. We're going to be going fishing Monday, early hours. So let's have a look to see what it's like. I've never walked on here before. Some guy put a comment, told us where to go. I knew roughly where to go because I drive past the turn every day. Never actually walked on yet, so I don't know how rocky it's going to be. I don't know how safe it's going to be. So it's always best, guys, before you go fishing, just have a walk. I know everyone hasn't got loads of time to keep going for walks, but it's always better to go. So you're basically walking down there with your gear and realising, you know, it's a death trap. So I've come to pretty much the mark. I don't know how to get down. There's obviously got to be a way down somewhere. As long as I got down first, Dad kept passing the boxes and I could just run them straight down. Should be okay. Always make sure as well, guys, if you go fishing, no matter where you go, make sure you can get back up. So a place like this, where this on video might not look very high, there's got a bit of a drop there. If the tide come in, you know, you'd have to try and scramble up the rocks to get back to safety. So make sure you can always get back up where you come from, or at least somewhere close to you where you can get back up, because you don't want to be getting stuck. That's the last thing you want to be doing. I don't want to put anyone's life into at risk. Telling you about a mark or whatever, or a video on a mark, and one of you has an accident, basically. I don't want you suing me. Hi guys, we're down the birds, just off the foreshore. What's the time now? About 7 o'clock? Half 6?
I'm not sure.
Half 6 now, I reckon it's about half 6.
First
cast on some ragworm.
Nice little bass.
And I got a nice little bass. Never been here before.
No.
So it's all trial and error,
yeah.
really.
It's just another part of the foreshore, this is.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I've showed you some bits of it on the beginning of the video.
So Richard's first cast, he got a fish. So if we don't catch anything else, at least we caught one and had a bite.
We know there's fish down here.
Yeah, well done, Rich.
Lovely jubbly.
See you guys.
Cracking bite as well.
Hi guys, we're down the foreshore, the back of birds. As you've just seen, Richard's had a bass, a nice little bass. I wasn't sure if I had a bit of a slack liner just now. It's, let's see what the time is, hang on. 8:15 white. 8:15 high water. It's 6:45. So we might get pushed back behind us. We don't know yet because we've never fished this before. There's Richard over there, baiting up, putting some more ragworm on. See if we can catch something else. We got one on a pulley with very small hooks on worm, and then we got some, I think it's either 3/0s or 4/0s, pennel pulleys with squid and bluey, and we got squid as well. And I also brought some prawns, just a bit of extra attraction. Whipped a couple of them on as well. Obviously it's pitch black, I don't know how good you can see this. It's hard in the dark. I do a bit more filming when it's lighter. But it's we got a bit of light rain, and it's hard for me to see when the rain goes on my glasses. I got to keep wiping them. But yeah, we haven't been out for about a month, so it's nice just to get out. Right. I'll come back to you if we have any more bites. See you later. There's Richard's new rods, his Axios Air Speed. Lovely rods. They've got a nice bend in them in the tide and all that. Don't know if you can see that. They're lovely rods. Give him his cup of tea.
Keep my arms warm.
Keep your hands warm. I know it's not brilliant in the dark, because I'm not keen watching videos in the dark, to be honest with you, because you can't see what's going on. But we had no option. It was only today we could come, and we couldn't come tonight's tide. So, and Richard's caught the fish anyway, so that's something. You never know. But we might be, because you can see how rough it is. There's boulders everywhere. We might be pushed right up on the top bank up there.
Turn that on and all that if you film and
I can show you what we're up against. As you can see, I nearly broke my neck. Look at the wire there. And there's more up there, look. We might be forced up there, look. Up that top bank. This is 11.5 metre tide. So we might go up there and walk along, because I can't see us bringing our rigs up over the top of that without getting caught. Give it another hour and it'll be light. We'll be able to do a bit more filming then. Like I said, it's awkward trying to walk on these boulders and film without falling over, especially when you're clumsy like me. So Richard's going to be moving up here now, up by here.
We'll probably end up on the top bank.
Yeah, we'll probably go up by there, up that bank there in a minute. I'm not having another cast. I'm going to wind him in soon and walk up there. See if we can walk along. Like I said, if we fish by there with all our wire in front of us, we're going to lose either our rigs or fish if we did get one.
If we climb to the top,
yeah,
we can fish off the top ledge.
Yeah, okay.
But if we got to go about 50 yards down,
yeah,
so we don't get stuck on the
well,
rocks
that's what we'll have to do. We'll have to take the gear up in a minute. I'll finish my cup of tea, and the next time you see us, we should be up the top.
Hiya guys. Give it another half hour, 45 minutes. We'll be up on the top bank. Tide's coming in quite quick. It's going to be a 12 metre tide. We learned something as well. When we're on like the foreshore or something like that, you've always got to add the 0.6 I think it is. So we were thinking it's like 11 metre tide and it wasn't. It's basically a 12 metre tide. So it's quite a big tide today. But we've had a nice schooly bass. Well, I've had a nice schooly bass. Day's not over though. Still got a few hours left. Dad's enjoying himself. He's out. First time in like a month or so. Still dark. It's getting light. I think it gets light about 6 o'clock.
6?
8 o'clock, sorry, yeah, 8 o'clock, not 6. Yeah, boy, 8 o'clock. It's nice though, because we're beyond like the cliffs. But they're not, well, they are cliffs I suppose, they're like mini cliffs. Because we're behind them. It's supposed to be like 18 miles per hour winds today. But it's probably about 6 miles per hour behind the cliff. There's no wind at all. Just a nice little breeze. The waves coming in quite quick, quite rapidly. If I can show you. Don't think you can see them. Let me turn my torch on.
Yeah, check the 12 this time.
There we are, there's the waves. See what that's doing.
We got a piece
It's
of
quite
line.
dark, so
We got a piece of line. When you do your hook, tie your hook on, leave a tag piece of line there, like a tag end, and then whip over it, whip under it, and then whip over it. I've seen Gareth Griffiths on one of his videos doing it, and it helps stop the bait sliding up the shank of the hook. And I whacked this one earlier, and I wound it in, it hadn't moved. So if he's doing it, it definitely works. And it's easy to leave a piece of line. Instead of cutting it off, just leave it about 2 or 3 inches.
it's basically where you've tied your hook on. Obviously you got that piece of line that comes off the end of it. Just leave about, I don't know, about 3-4 inches.
No, about 3 inches.
Yeah, about 3 inches.
Yeah, not that much.
And yeah, like Dad said, just whip it on in. It's easy to do. Yeah. At the end of the day, he's one of the best anglers in the country.
Oh, yeah.
Or he probably is the best angler in the country.
Seen him doing it, so we thought, we'll try it.
You gotta take tips off people. Yeah. Even Gav's learning every day. There's something that comes up that he learns. It's not just sea fishing, it's any type of fishing. You'll never stop learning. It's the best part about it.
We're only learning compared to him with sea fishing. Aren't we?
Yeah. Let Dad take his give his rod a cast. Not sure if I had a bite then. Had a bend the back of that rod. See if I had a bite or the it's the sea. Sometimes the sea can slacken your lines off a little bit. Hopefully though, one of us gets another one. It was nice just to catch something. We didn't expect to catch anything down here, to be honest with you. Only because it was our like first ever time coming down here. Don't know the mark. Been told a tiny bit of information about it. But to a certain extent there wasn't loads of information to be told really. There's no like secret spots or anything, not what we know of. On a smaller tide where Dad's standing, if you go about 200 yards on the beach, there's like a pole. So I call it a windmill because it's got like a little fan thing on top. On a smaller tide we're going to try to go down by there next time. But we got the slope by there, so if it does, you can't really see it. It's quite dark.
Yeah.
So at least we can get back up if the tide comes in too close, because as you can see, the tide is by there.
Nice to get out and all and try my new fishing reel.
Yeah, my missus, well, I say my missus, me and the missus, but yeah. My dad's a nice new fishing reel.
I had one like that before, 525, and I got the black and gold 515, the older model, which I love. But they're hard to get older, so I got 2 matching now there. 2 the same. Because I was a Christmas present off Richard and Claire. And I still love the black and gold one I got. I got it on eBay. I think I paid 80 quid for it. But it was the best 80 quid I ever bought. I hate buying second-hand reels. Unless I can see them. For these, I zoomed in on the picture. And I could see they were absolutely mint. I got them home. I cleaned the bearings, put a drop of oil in them, took them up the field, and they were flying. And they, like I said, they're really hard to get older good condition ones, the older type. So at the moment, I'm using the older one, but up the field. And obviously I got it as a spare.
Dad's not sure, we just had a fight, I think. That's why he was mid-conversation.
Yeah, I lost a bit of concentration then, because I got to see my rod going. I'll probably see him now. But yeah, it's lovely just to be out in the fresh air, to be honest with you. I've only been up the field once or twice, having a bit of a cast. I met a nice guy up there, really top caster, Steve Owls. Helped me a bit with my casting, which was brilliant, because it's not easy to find somebody 12 you. Hi guys, it's prime time now, 8:15. Well, we're on high water. We thought we were going to be pushed up the bank,
But it's not too bad.
Okay. Look, there's all the metal over there. It's just all the metal now. Look. That's what we would have been on top of.
If we were on top of that bank there, it's only a slope. It looks steeper than what it actually is. It's not that steep. But there's loads and loads of wire. The first show used to be like that. Apparently it got cut back though. There's loads on here. So if we were fishing up there, we would have been well, potentially could have hooked it, or the fish could have gone underneath it and snapped us off. We don't have to panic now though.
We would have we'd have had to walk further down. We couldn't have fished on that bank there because we would have got tangled up in that wire probably. But yeah, you never know. It's high water now. When as it turns, got fresh bait on. You never know, we might catch something. We've had a nice morning anyway to get out in the fresh air. Especially Richard, he's been able to use his new rods for the first time.
And catch a bass.
And he caught a bass, yeah, so they brought him a bit of luck. Years ago I had new rods and I think I went 6 times before I caught one fish on them. So I was alright after I caught the one, but it took 6 trips to catch fish. It was like they were jinxed. But yeah, we had a nice morning, haven't we, Rich?
Yeah, it's been lovely.
Yeah, it's been nice.
It's been nice just to get out.
And considering it's supposed to be 18-mile-an-hour winds, because we're down here, we're tucked away. Oh, it's been absolutely brilliant.
As you can see, there's like, I'm going to call them miniature cliffs. So you get nice and tucked underneath them. And they're not as dangerous as big cliffs, so not as much can fall on you, I suppose.
No.
You could probably still do some serious damage if it fell on you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's nice down here. It's nice just to have somewhere different to come.
Yeah.
Change the scenery.
We'll try. We'll definitely try it again, and especially in the summer months.
Yeah.
Because we got told it's not brilliant along here in the winter. It's much better in the summer. They get the congers, rays, bass, flatties, a lot of dabs, and well, all sorts. I think he said they get, don't they?
Yeah.
Flounders, dabs. Yeah. So we'll definitely give it a few goes in the summer. As long as we got the time to get out with Richard working.
Well, to be fair, coming up to Christmas, I was working like weekend, well, like a Saturday or whatever, so I'd always have a day off in the week. Because I like to have a day off in the week so I can come fishing.
But everyone's been ill, haven't they, over the Christmas?
Yeah, you can't
I've
really.
been alright, but everyone else have been ill. And the weather, the wind and the rain and everything's been horrific, haven't it?
Yeah, hasn't been the best.
When we have had a dry one, or light rain and light winds, which has been working, so we haven't been able to come anyway. So obviously you can't expect good weather every time you go fishing. But yeah, it's been lovely down here.
Have a look at the sun that's coming up as well. Sunset. Sunrise, I should say. Not sunset. Yeah, that's why I started filming. It don't matter what we catch. When you got that, it's worth coming. Just wound in. I didn't even know I had a bite, to be honest with you. Look at that.
That's a cracker.
That's a decent sized fucking flatty. If he keeps still.
He only wound in to check his bait there.
Done about 25 minutes, I think. Look at that. Beautiful.
Well
Perfect.
done, Rich. That's 2 fish.
That's
there we
big in
are.
my hand. I think that's my biggest flatty, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think it is as well.
That's the personal best.
Yeah.
Lovely little thing.
Hang on. When we stop recording, I'll take a picture for you.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's lovely.
I do like flatfish though.
Yeah, and me. Right.
That's another species which I like.
Yeah.
Is flatties. I do want to catch a sole one day as well.
Yeah, alright. We'll get back to you if we catch anything else.
Yeah, fantastic.
There we are.
Happy days.
Well done.
Woohoo. Have a look at that. If you can see it properly, yeah, it should be alright. Beautiful. Let's try and get him back to his home. I'll bring you back in a bit, guys. Glad just had a bite.
I don't even care if it's a dogfish, to be honest, but I don't like dogfish. Because I haven't had one bite all day, all morning.
Hopefully it turns into something.
Yeah.
It was just going, I just seen it just then.
Oh yeah, it was going like
it was
Alice.
tapping.
I was turning around that, taking a picture for you.
I think it was a record cod.
Yeah.
No matter what it is.
It done the bang bang, but it didn't do the flash. Oh, come on. Let me tighten it up a bit.
Because the one I just caught, it might have been on here for about 15-20 minutes. Yep. Been up there for a while. Didn't even know I had a bite. See if Dad's got one out, hopefully. He can join the catching team. Oh, he's got something on here. Careful how close we go. Otherwise, like, you get too excited. You see it's a fish and you jump in.
Hey, it's a cod!
It's a cod! Get in! There's me joking round. Go on! Get in there!
Guess what? It's not on the. It's not. I swapped the rods over.
It's on the worm, is it?
Worm.
Oh, happy days.
I thought it was on the big one, and it's only.
Let me try and come down. See these small ducks?
It's hooked.
Look at that, that's a beast.
It's hooked on the really small one, the one underneath.
I've never caught a cod that big, that's for sure.
A small flatty hook, and then that's the bigger one. It's
That's one way not to
that's one way not to do it.
check a cod.
Right.
Lovely. Well, we'll bring him up here and we'll show you guys. Be back in a bit.
Yeah, guys, the only bite I've had today, I thought was on the squid, but I remember then I cast out and swapped my rods over. So this was on the worm, and it was on the smallest hook out of the pennel, and he was just hanging on by the skin of his, well, the lip, look, you can see the little,
on the lip, yeah.
right on the lip, a little bit of skin. And as I went to unhook it, it shook and fell off, so I was lucky to get this in. So let's pop him back now, because obviously we wouldn't take it home. We wouldn't take it home even if it was a big one. We'd chuck all the fish back. So there we are. That was worth coming. Oh,
that was good catch.
Worth coming for.
Let's go and pop him back then.
Let's go and pop him back.
Let him fight for another day.
Yeah.
Each to their own, guys. If you want to obviously take your fish home, more than welcome to. We do it for sport, mainly. For the fun of it.
Right, here you go. Give me a breath back. Look how well he's on. There you go.
Off he goes.
He's gone like a flash. Richard's got something. Giving him a bit of stick. It's heavy, whatever it is. Yeah. What's that tip, Rich? Don't bring the rod over behind you. Alright? That's it, don't bring it further than that, because you'll snap the tip. Right. I can't see anything at the moment. Oh, it's over that way. Oh, it's a fucking ray, yeah. Nice one, hang on. Hang on, don't. That's it, hang on, wait.
Oh, it's a nice thorny.
That's a fucking good thorny.
Oh,
look at that, lads.
that's a lovely one.
Look at that, that's a beast.
In. Just had a slack liner.
That's a cracking fish.
That's a lovely thorny.
That's a beauty. Whew. Hold him up, Rich, for the camera. I'll have your rod, and then I can go and cast my rod out there, and then it'll come back and take pictures for you.
Oh. Just slacking on.
That's a nice thorny. That's it. Turn him so he's dark side up. Because he's covered in shingle. Watch your fingers with your hooks, don't do what I done.
I'll do it like that so I'm a bit safer.
Oh,
that's a decent thorny, that.
Yeah, he's a decent thorny. He's curling his wings up.
Oh. That's a decent thorny, that, guys.
Yeah.
I don't want to put my hooks too close because the...
yeah. Try and get them to go down.
Don't put my fingers too close because the hooks on the edge.
Yeah.
We'll take some proper photo now for you.
Yeah, and put them on.
And,
we'll put them on the channel, won't we? That's
and I know you can work. I got it. You can work. Yeah. Might not be the best footage, guys, but £9, 14 ounces, 40. Lovely, lovely fish. Beautiful. Let's get him back. What a fish, that's a new personal best for a phony as well. I've had a couple close to £10, but I think that's a couple of ounces bigger than what I've ever caught. I've had a £9 off a puff up here a few years ago. But I'll bring you back, guys. Just a quick update. The sun's come up. It's lovely out there now. Oh, what a fish. That cod, the phony, the flatty and the bass. It's been a brilliant session for the pair of us. Dad hasn't caught a cod like that for about 30 years. So since he's come back, that's his personal best cod. He used to catch them like that all the time. He said he'd catch like 8 or 9 in one session like that, many years ago. Yeah, we've had a good day though. Sun's come out, a new mark.
Yeah, lovely day.
Dad's happy.
Do you know what? It's
Well, he was happy anyway, but you know what I mean.
It's all hot, Rich. I think I'll take my hat off.
I have taken my hat off. It's boiling.
Oh.
For January, what is it, the 9th? I think it's the 9th of January, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, it's lovely weather. The tide's slowly going out. You can see. We've had a whale of a time. Let's pour some Coke. Me and Dad can have a glass each. And I'll bring you back in a bit. Cheers, guys. Oh. I'm trying to do it like this, guys. Just wound in. Got a nice bite in. Lovely.
Rich is on fire.
I'm on fire.
Where's all my rocks gone?
Can't complain over that one, can I?
Can't.
Bring you back in a bit, guys. Let me cast back out. We're gonna move downwards a little bit, just so it's easier, because we're quite far back up on the bank here.
I'm gonna leave my box.
I think on our right hand rod, I've got a bite. It's not a big bite, it's not massive, but that's just been knocking. It's hard to see as well with the sun. Yeah, see? Don't know if you can see it on camera. I'll put the tripod down a sec. I'll hit into it, see if there's anything there. See what's there, guys. Not sure what's there, guys. Huh?
Have you caught my line?
I hope not. Oh, I have, yeah.
Ah, no.
This one is too.
No, you left me down there.
No, I only had the line.
Ah, I'm gonna stag now.
Oh, sorry. Told you I had a bite, guys. Got a nice whiting. I'm not sure if you can see it amazingly on here. Lovely. Accidentally caught that line as well, so I have to untangle that a little bit. I'm hoping you can get it back. Oh, you got it back.
Oh, that's a cracking white in.
That's a cracker, that, isn't it?
Yeah, let me take a picture. picture of it.
Look at that. I'm trying to keep it still for you guys, but
Give me the
it's
camera.
quite hard.
Give me your phone.
One sec, guys, we'll be back now.
Right guys, just finished now. We put quite a few hours in. Let's have a look what time it is. 12 o'clock. So we've done a few hours. Richard had 2 or 3 white in, flatty, bass, and a thornback ray just short of £10, wasn't it? £9 something.
Yeah, £9.40.
And I had that nice codlin. I didn't have, I only had the 1 bite. Richard had all the bites. So he was on the fish today, but still, we had a lovely time down there.
We had a wicked time down there.
Yeah.
It's a good session. Nice new mark as well.
Yeah.
Never been there before.
You'll definitely be coming back again.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
In a couple of weeks.
Yeah.